Here's the thing. Most bands don't fail because they're untalented. They fail because they haven't figured out how to get paid in a way that makes sense for everyone.
Welcome to the Gig Builder Podcast. I'm ML Edwards, and after decades of touring, recording, and leading bands, I've learned a few things about turning a passion for music into a profession. All right, let's dive in. Quick story. A few years back, I lost a wedding to another band, and it still stings. We gave a tentative quote, and I remember the late afternoon light in the venue parking lot like it was a pause in the movie. I stood there thinking, how did that happen? The short answer? We sounded unsure. The other band quoted firmly and stuck to it. Same number of players, same gear, but they sounded like the safe choice.
You might be thinking, so what do I do? Good question. Today I'm giving you 3 simple structures you can use right away. A flat fee, a tidy tiered package system, and a fair per-person split. By the end, you'll have language and numbers to start quoting with confidence.
Let's start with the flat fee, the easiest to explain to clients. One number, they pay it, you show up and deliver. It works best when the scope is predictable. Short ceremony, cocktail hour, or a small corporate reception. Okay, quick, practical way to run the numbers. First, say your costs out loud. Player pay, travel and parking, rehearsal and arrangement time, gear wear and tear, insurance, and a little admin buffer for emails and contracts. Saying it out loud makes the math honest. Example, fast math. 4 players at $500 each is $2,000. Travel and parking, $50. 3 hours rehearsal at $50 is $150. Admin and wear and tear, $60. Break even, $2,210. Add a 20 to 30% margin and you're safely in the $2,800 to $2,900 range. When a client asks, can you do it for less? Try this line. I appreciate tight budgets. For the package you want, we typically quote $2,850. That covers players, travel, and the prep it takes to make the day run smoothly. If budget's tight, I can suggest a shorter set or a trio option for $2,000. Which matters most to you? That script does 3 things. It acknowledges the budget, states your standard price, and offers a clear price-down alternative without undercutting yourself.
Now on to tiered packages, the sales classic. Keep it to 3 choices: bronze, silver, gold. 3 feels like a decision, not a guessing game.
Make each package a one-line benefit. For example, bronze, ceremony trio, simple setup. Silver, 4-piece, cocktail hour, basic PA for up to 100 guests. Gold, full reception band, MC duties, extended hours, and DJ handoff. A couple will often say, we don't want anything fancy. That's your cue to mention silver. Most couples pick silver because it covers the key moments without stretching the budget. It guides them to the middle without pressure. Upsells that convert, an extra 15 to 30-minute set, a sound tech, a wireless mic for toasts, or a simple lighting package. Price add-ons clearly. People buy clarity. Next, the per-person split. Great for larger bands or corporate gigs where players might have different roles or rates. Quick example. Set a professional fee, say $2,200 for a 4-piece. Even split gives each person $500. If one member handles bookings, contract, and communications, give them the extra $200 as a booking fee. After all, nobody gets paid unless someone is hustling to get the gig and book it. Think of it as a commission for sell the band services. How to present this to clients. Option A, give one flat event fee to the client and handle splits internally. Option B, if they want a line item, say, our fee is $2,200, which covers 4 players, the sound engineer, and travel, and keep the split sheet for internal accounting. Also, simple contract language protects you. 1-page rider, deposit amount and due date, balance due, cancellation policy, and a clause that any musician substitutions will be handled by the band leader, so the event isn't delayed. Also, make sure to get the exact address of venue, load-in instructions, and contact person's cell for day of the event. All right, one-day action step you can finish tonight. Make a one-page price sheet and a short reply template. Price sheet checklist. Band name and contact, 3 package lines with 1-sentence benefits, 2 or 3 add-ons with prices, a note on deposit and travel, and how many players are included. Reply template. Quick opener, the 3 package options, 1 suggested next step, check availability, and a clear call to confirm. Paste that into your email drafts and your booking page. One last checklist for break-even. Player pay, rehearsal hours, travel, gear and insurance, admin time, and a buffer for surprises. If your break-even is $2,210, don't be shy. Quote above it. Confidence simplifies conversations and keeps the band together. Here's the bottom line. 1 clear number or 3 simple choices or a fair per-person split. Pick the approach that fits your band and use it consistently. Clear pricing makes you look professional and reduces the endless back and forth that kills deals.
If you do one thing this week, create that one-page price sheet, add it to your reply template, and send it to a trusted venue or colleague for quick feedback. Small step, big impact.
Talent gets you noticed, but professionalism gets you booked. Great bands aren't born, they're built. If this helped, subscribe to the Gig Builder podcast and share this episode with a bandmate tonight. I'll see you at the next gig. Keep showing up, keep getting better, and make your pricing work for the music you love.